I'm also fine. Thank you for asking. And how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you to you for asking me inquiry about myself.
Yes, yes. Actually, we are trying to each other for a long time. Whenever I get free time, and at that time you are busy, and whenever you
Yeah,
get free time, and at that time I was busy. Yeah.
yeah. Sorry for the inconvenience. You tried to connect to me in our last few days, but I was busy with another caller, my study purpose. So that was the reason. So I unable to connect to you. So yeah, I am sorry for that. Basically.
Yes, yes. All right, no problem. So, before starting our conversation, we should introduce ourselves. So, first of all, please say something about yourself.
Yeah, definitely. Why not? So shall I start?
Yes, yes,
Yeah. My name is Sai Krishna. I'm from Telangana. If I talk about my education background, I have done my master's degree in computer science. In earlier days, I used to work in banking, insurance sector. So right now, I'm looking for job change, and in my free time, I'm enhancing my English speaking skills. And yeah, you can consider polishing my English communication skills. And yeah, if I talk about my hobbies, I would like to watch cricket. Yeah, right now I don't have that much environment, so that was the reason I'm not playing and not involving in sports. Yeah, that's it, Mike.
yes, yes. It's good to know about yourself. And I know you're working person. You work in a banking sector.
Earlier days I used to work in under bank sector. Right now I'm not working anywhere. So if someone my colleagues or some people they give any work as a freelancing, so I'll do. So in a government sector and anywhere. Yeah,
Yes, yes. May I introduce myself?
yeah, yes, sir. Yeah,
First of all, thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity to introduce myself in front of you. I am Santanu Das. I am connecting from West Bengal, and by professional, I am working person. I work in a hospital as an attendant, and I have been working in the hospital more than 10 years. And if I talk about my education qualification, I have completed my graduation in mathematics subject. And if I talk about my hobbies, I always like playing cricket and football. But right now, I don't play cricket and football because I don't get free time, and I always like watching cricket. Yeah, and apart from also, I'm running my one YouTube channel, which name is English with SD. That's all about me. It is my short introduction.
yeah, great to know about you, sir. Great to know about you because of you are still doing something new. So it's help to people and viewers and co-learn English learners. So yeah, you are giving one type of service.
Yes, and sir, we are meeting very fast time. So first of all, please tell me and why are you learning this language and why are you using this platform and why did you think you have to learn this language? Is there a specific reason for learning this language?
Yeah, definitely. There is a one specific reason is there behind my English learning journey. So basically, I belongs to everyone. I think whoever belongs to rural area and village background. So they don't know. No, they knows English as a subject only, right? Whoever studies in a government
Yes,
sectors
yes,
in sports and college, so they knows only English is a subject only. So when they are out, come out of comfort zone, one type of box, right? Schooling and college in a village sector, in village environment, that time we felt comfort zone and one type of box. Okay, we are living in a box. Once we break that box, so that time so about English priority and out of right. So and English is a very vital role nowadays, and it plays vital role in any sector, in a interview level or working level anywhere. So right. So and, yeah, main thing is so we're very passionate about English to speak English basically. And second thing is in my workplace, which type of jobs I'm looking, so it's English is mandatory to cracking the interview,
yes, yes.
surviving over there. And if I am talking with you, so I don't know Bengali language, right? So if I am talking to you in English, is a one of the language gateway. Yeah, this is the main reason.
Yes, yes, you're right. Actually, English is an international language as well as the communication language to communicate each other. to communicate other country of people. English is necessary. English is needful language also. You have a
Yes.
you are from Telangana. You have a own native language, but I don't know your native language properly. But I belong to West Bengal. I have another native language. Bengali is my mother tongue, but you don't know my native language. But after learning English, we are talking each other. We are connecting each other. That's why I say English is connecting language. Yeah. And
Yes.
whenever you go to the on the other hand, English is a professional language. Whenever you go to the interview for taking a good job in a multinational company, first of all, the interviewer asks the question in English. Yeah, that's why also English is very necessary and needful language also.
Yes. You are right.
And sir, and at the beginning time when you started your English speaking journey, at that time, what kind of method did you follow?
Yeah, basically, when I was started my English learning journey. Before that, I get a lot of rejections in an interview, and one type of they know the interviews, and they have said, and my relatives also, in this society, relatives are the most of the best enemies in my side, right? Every time they are pulling down only, right? They are not giving any helping hands. And there is first thing. So second thing is bad experience in while giving the interviews. Attend the interviews. That time one of the interview panel, one woman, she suggests me. So first of all, you focus on your English, right? That time I'll I saw a lot of videos in interview section, in interview sector videos. I saw a lot of videos in YouTube, and that time I follow. I want to watch cricket in English commentary. So that was very helpful a lot to me to enhance my English speaking and understand. So in that English commentary, lot of foreigners also. You know, uh, so I able to understand foreign accent as well sometimes. So yeah, I mostly at my initial time I use only methods to listening more and more, right? How much it is impossible that was. So I listen more and more, then and practice. In my initial days I connect with people in audio calls only. Then when once I felt no, I felt okay, I'm able to speak with in front of anyone. So that time I switched to video session. Yeah, same only, like listening and practice. Then sometimes reading articles in websites.
Yes, yes. And as far as I remember, when I started my English speaking journey at that time, actually I belong to rural area. Yeah, I belong to village area, and in my surrounding there is no good English environment. Yeah, and that's why I had to struggle a lot. And as far as I remember, when I started my English speaking journey at that time, in front of camera, I always used to speak in English. And after recording the video, I watched very carefully what kind of mistake I am doing. Yeah, and I was doing at that time. And after that also I have to find out what kind of mistake I was doing while speaking English. And after that also I have to rectify. Yeah. In this way also I started my English speaking journey. And right now
Yeah.
also every single day I make this kind of video for improving my English skill. But I right now also I don't make this type of that type of video. Right now also I am talking with you. And sir, how long have you been learning this language?
Yeah, I know about this application last year June, right? So I spent around 40 days. I remember everything because of English. I'm very passionate to learn and speak, right? So I remember complete days, 40 days. Then some personal reasons, I took a long break. You can consider. And last February month of, I think date of 10 or 15, I restart my journey, right? So I install the application again in my mobile, and again I restart my journey. Again I can try to connect with people, audio, same. When I was no, initial days, when I was what I did, same thing also I did. So I connect with people in audio. Then again I felt happy. So that time I connect with people in videos. Yeah, you can consider in between the days I didn't use any English. Just sometimes only, occasionally only I used to speak in English that time, that break time.
Yes, yes, you're right. And sir, I would like to ask one question to you. I know to learn any language, always you have to follow four rules: L, S, R, W, listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Four things are very important for learning any language. And sir, what do you think? What is the most important part for learning this language?
Yes, yeah, I agree with you. So listening and speaking and reading and writing, it's important in any language. But for example, if you choose only speaking, right, understanding and speaking, so that time only we need only listening and speaking, it's enough. For example, if you took any street vendors, for example, any Goa, we, we choose one Goa, right? Tourist place, right? A lot of beaches are there.
Yes, yes,
So yeah, that beach vendors and street vendors, they don't know how to rate. They don't know, they are uneducated people, but they are able to speak, multiple, more than five or six international language, right? So how they
yes,
can
yes,
possible? So they are listening, more and more listening, and they understand, right? So then they try to speak with a foreigners. They try to sell their uh, something. I don't know that particular word. So some gadget related, not jewelry related, and the sea materials, right? So I saw a lot of videos. That time only I realized that okay. So if I follow grammar, so I never speak in English. I never try to speak in English,
yes,
right? So once I forgot about a grammar related part, so that time, yes, I able to understand, I able to speak. So I just follow them only. And also, so you can consider in Bangalore, a lot of rickshaw people, auto rickshaw people. They very easily speak with anyone, right? Bangalore is
yes,
IT
yes,
hub,
you're
so
right.
a lot of people, across India, people they are working over there. So English only the main gate. Whether no auto rickshaw wala also used to speak English very easily. So they educated at least something, but they are not following any grammatical, right? So yeah,
Yes, yes, you are right. Actually, listening and speaking is the most important part. Yeah, nowadays I notice that in our locality there are so many students. They are also good at English language. They are good at English grammar. They can read properly. They can write properly. They can also understand properly. But when it comes about the speaking and they get started, they feel nervous. Actually, what is the reason? Because they do not practice. They do not practice and they do not open your mouth. That's also it is happening. Yeah, practice is the most important key, and always you have to speak regular basis. Speaking is the most important part. Yeah,
yeah.
and and sir, I would like to ask another question to you. And you're also speaking English very well. And sir, first of all, please tell me how did you improve your vocabulary skill? Vocabulary part is very important. Yeah, if you
Yeah.
don't have a lot of vocabulary in your brain at that time while speaking English, you get stuck. Definitely, you will feel hesitations. But how did you improve your vocabulary skill? But what kind of method did you follow for improving vocabulary skill?
I don't think so. My English is good or bad, so I don't think so. Just I'm trying to enhance my skills. Any language or any subject, it's infinite to learn, right? So as a human being, is a expiry date is there, but in education there is no expiry. So yeah, I this is first rule, and second, so for example, I connect with any other person in the while the conversation or while the text in the chat, any mail. That time I read any new vocabulary. I heard any new word. So that time I I noticed it in my mind. So then I search in Google in my local language. So which time, where time, this type of word using, what is the word use of this word, so what is the meaning of this word? That time, okay, I remember that. Why? Because very first time you heard any something new word, so that time it easy to store in your mind, right? So yeah, that will I so while next conversation I can implement in that conversation, while if there is any certain situation out there, so that time I'll implement that words.
Yes, yes. And sir, you belong to Telangana, and what is your native language?
It's called Telugu.
Telugu.
Yeah.
Yes. And sir, I have heard that who are belong to southern part of our country, who belong to Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and in your state, they always speak their native language. Otherwise, English. They never speak Hindi. Is it right or wrong?
No, 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 absolutely wrong. So more than 90% people they know Hindi. They able to speak Hindi. They able to understand, right? So everyone knows in Hindi nowadays. If you choose in our area, some areas, in Tamil Nadu, somewhere they are not considering in Hindi. Just they follow their language and English only. in my area, in my state, especially in Telangana, especially in our city. So everyone knows, they completely Hindi, right? They easy to understand, easy to speak with anyone. Yeah.
Yes, yes. And sir, in your locality, in your surrounding, do you have any friend? Do you have any members who is willing to learn English?
No, no, no.
But sir, you are also learning this language. You are using this application, Skype application. And earlier, did you join any coaching center? Did you join any institute for your speaking English?
No, no, no. So before that, I attend lot of interviews. I faced lot of rejection and while in the introduction part, while I'm lot of fumble and yeah, I'm getting lot of sweat on my face. Body shivering, something on type of, you know, yeah. So that time one of the interview she suggests me. So just keep focus on your communication. Keep try to control yourself and overcome your fearness of pride. That sweat is more important if you are connecting with anyone, any English communication. So it's more important in your body language as well. So on your if you connect with anyone to speak with them, smiley face. So when it's important, so then I try to connect with customer call agents, right? Yeah, nowadays we are
Yes, yes,
using lot of products. There beside there is a customer care agent. So I try to connect with them. Whatever I know, which what English I know. So I try to connect with them in English only. So
yes,
completely
yes,
that they are completely unknown person. They are strangers to me. They don't know about me. I don't know about them. So I try to speak with them in English only. So later on, I search in YouTube. So I read lot of books and the cover of book paper. First book paper. Yeah, if you buy this book, you can able to speak in English or 30 days, within 30 days, 21 days, 45 days. Yeah, same. I search in YouTube. Is it possible to speak English fluent in 30 days? That time I got lot of videos in YouTube, and I saw some videos. One video, she mentioned that YouTuber mentioned one audio application in free of cost. Okay, I installed that. I connect with a lot of people. So I connected one of the YouTuber multiple times on the application. Yeah, she explained me about this application. Yeah, I create the user ID and password and Skype ID. So she joined that group. I think that time we used to call group name Let's Meet Up group, right? Last year, Let's Meet Up group.
yes.
Oh yeah, she joined me. Yeah, and that time I know little bit. I connect with lot of YouTubers and a lot of co-learners and lot of 40 days of duration. Yeah.
Yes. And sir, I have one more question. And a few minutes ago, you have told me you watched the video on YouTube channel just 30 days. You can learn this language. I noticed that many YouTubers they are making this type of thumbnail. How do you learn this language just 15 days? How do you learn English just 30 days? And sir, what do you think? Is it possible just 15 days and just 30 days you can learn this language?
Yeah, maybe. Also, I don't say 40 days. It's not enough. It's lifetime learning. English is nothing but lifetime learning because of our mother tongue language. It's affected a lot of us. So it's impossible to speak and learn. 40 days. Even though if you choose any course, 40 days, it's impossible to become a perfect, right? So yeah, maybe. Maybe it's basics. We can learn through 40 days, in between 40
Yes,
days.
yes.
Yeah.
Actually, according to me, just 15 days and just 30 days, you cannot learn this language because in our country there is no good English environment. Yeah, and it is not my mother tongue. It is second language, and it is not a piece of cake. It is not a cup of tea, and always it will take time, according to me. And sir, in our surrounding, at my house, no one speak English. No one speak English, and
Yeah.
listening and speaking is the most important. If you don't listen, you cannot speak English. And that's also, according to me, it will take time.
Yes, definitely, definitely. Even though, if you choose, for example, when some kids in our family, so parents, their parents, the kids, they're teaching, try to teach, say mommy, say daddy, how same it will be said. Them take will it will be take time. It's a time taking process basically. After practicing, it's only we remember all entire things in our mother tongue language. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. And sir, how much time do you practice every single day?
So nowadays, I try to connect with people once, 1 or 2 members only in a video or audio. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Actually, how much time do you practice every single day? It is depend on yours, and it will take and maybe that to learn this language at least 3 months or 5 months or 6 months. It will take time. But how much time? If you practice every single 10 minutes or 20 minutes, it will take for a long time. But whenever you make when you practice every single day 1 hour, 2 hours, 2 hours, and at that time you learn this language around 3 months. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you are right. You are right. No, it's how much we are spending time. It's not important. What we are learned in the time. It's important.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, sir. It was nice conversation with you. Yeah, you're speaking English very well. I have learned a lot of things from you. And sir,
Thank
thank you for giving your valuable time.
Yeah, thank
All
you to
right, sir.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, bye.
Take care. Bye bye. Have a good day.
Yeah, same to you.